Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to Dear Listeners. I'm your host, Sunita Rawat, and today I'm here with the story of a girl who left behind her sleepy hometown, packed her dreams, and boarded a train to Delhi. A city she had only seen in movies, a city that was loud, fast, and full of unknown faces. This is not just the story of shifting from one place to another, it's the story of shifting from comfort to chaos, from fear to freedom. So come, let me take you through her journey, and who knows, maybe in her story you'll find a bit of yours too. I still remember the day, a warm morning, a bit of nervousness, and a suitcase that seemed heavier with emotions than clothes. I was leaving my small hometown in the hills of Uttarakhand and moving to Delhi. Yes, Delhi, the capital, the chaos, the culture shock. And let me tell you, nothing prepared me for what I was about to experience. As soon as I stepped out of the railway station, I was hit by a wave of sounds, smells, and sights. Auto rickshaws honking, people shouting, some trying to sell something, others just rushing past like time itself was chasing them. The air felt heavy, not just because of pollution but with the weight of ambition. I was overwhelmed. Back in my hometown, if you smiled at a stranger, they would smile back. Here, if you smiled, people would either ignore you or wonder what you wanted. That was my first culture shock. And I thought to myself, what have I done? I had rented a small PG room in Lajpat Nagar, shared with two other girls. The room was smaller than my kitchen back home, and the first night I cried. Not because I was weak, but because I felt like a stranger in my own skin. The city didn't understand my silence, and I didn't understand its noise. Even the food was different. I missed my mom's rajma chawal. Here, even the dal seemed too spicy or too oily. Zomato and Swiggy became my new best friends. One of the biggest realization I had was that every city speaks its own language, not just literally but emotionally. Delhi spoke in fast footsteps, impatient horns, crowded metros, and late night chai stalls. In my first week itself, I learned the Delhi walk, fast, focused, and unapologetic. I learned to bargain at Sarojini Nagar. I learned to ask for directions because Google Maps often failed me in confusing lanes of Old Delhi. But more than anything, I learned to adapt. I won't lie, there were days I wanted to give up. I missed my people, my hills, the calmness of my old life. But then something happened. One evening, I got lost in Chandni Chowk. And yes, I know, scary thought, right? But as I tried to find my way, I saw a group of women laughing together near a chaat stall. One of them noticed my confused face and asked, "Beta, kahan jana hai?" I told her. Not only did she explain it to me patiently, but she also handed me a golgappa and said, "Delhi mein naye ho kya? Ye lo, welcome to Delhi." That night I realized every city is like an onion. You have to peel layers of chaos to find its heart. And once you do, you fall in love. And over time, the city that scared me began to shape me. I found my rhythm. I found friends who felt like home. I started loving the independence, the opportunities, the fact that I could be anyone I wanted to be here. I started writing, creating content, recording podcasts. I would sit in a cafe, sip on my overpriced cappuccino, and watch life move around me and smile because I had become a part of it. The city hadn't changed. I had. Dear listeners, every city teaches you something if you are willing to learn. Delhi taught me to be strong, to raise my voice when needed, to never be afraid of a challenge. It taught me that being uncomfortable is just the first step towards growth. Yes, it gave me cultural shock, but it also gave me courage. It made me cry, but also made me laugh louder than ever. So, if you are about to move to a new city or if you are already in one feeling lost, take a deep breath. You are not alone. Every one of us at some point is a stranger in a new place. But strangers become locals, and locals carry stories like mine, like yours. Until next time, take care of your heart and listen to the city. It has so much to tell you. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode.